fashion, designer clothes, lacing your click up with diamond rolls. Your people rolling dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts.
I can't leave the city. The air is filled with all the worst things I have ever done.
And I walk with my head down so it doesn't get in my eyes. I will stay here until I find somewhere better to go.
My footsteps are walking apologies into the concrete. My footsteps are to the same tune that the homeless man on Queen Street is shaking his Wendy's cup of 20-cent coins to.
It sounds like bad luck.
7 years of it, a broken mirror.
Skater boys from Ponsonby pay homeless men for strawberry vodka.
While their fathers ensure our city isn't one affordable enough to live in.
I think the sky has eyes and I think they are open and bloodshot.
Grey fumes soak into my lungs, it tastes like Auckland.
Frozen Coke and salt water, like trying to hold your breath across the harbour bridge going up north for New Year's.
My parents are tired, but they make dinner anyway.
Everything is alphabet soup.
Trying to spell out enough.
Sour and salt and stagnant. I feel sick in the empty space of a Friday night of
all these people suck of
trying to be better than each other, conforming to a straight black and white line that Instagram defines as alternative, trying to be the same kind of different.
Phil Goff's investing our tax cuts and expanding the viaduct for the next America's Cup.
Our nurses work edge to edge, 12-hour shifts.
People always bitching about the economy.
They debate whether or not a homeless man is worth those few cold cents.
Everybody is too busy to notice me.
I sit on the train for hours with nowhere to go.
Until the names of the suburbs have blurred into someone screaming at me.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
I'm suffocated by an air of ignorance.
The tips of my fingers turn blue.
My mouth tastes bitter and I choke on the filth from the pavement.
At the corner of Elliott Street, a lined-up row of worn faces.
Where this voice is dimmed to non-existent murmurs.
As the privileged entitled onto the steps of passers-by add more filth to the pavement.
Please mind the gap between the rich and the poor.
The bus drivers are on strike and it's more like a punch, but I barely feel
I'll
it.
just catch the train today.
It's not a living wage.
But you've never cared about them before this, so why should you start now?
Start saying sorry instead of thank you when you tag off.
Do any of us know how to act?
We only believe what our parents tell us.
Untamed. Kids drunk in their tainted mirage of sugar-coated lies.
Make their way towards darkened doors, drowning themselves in intoxicating bliss.
When you hashtag stay woke but walk fast by a homeless person.
Narrow streets, narrow minds.
We are killing creative spaces faster than
the library books burn.
Woke is a metaphor for masking your privilege.
Because it's cooler to show fake love than digging in your pockets.
Thursday afternoon always looks good in the suburbs.
The sunset, the city view.
Across the street, the busker plays my soundtrack.
Moments like these are soft and I love it here.
But let me tell you about how the homeless don't want to be warm.
How I bite my lip when I talk about the whitewashed city.
Or about how middle-aged national supporters still believe that poverty in New Zealand is a myth.
Tell it to the kids with only the in crust of bread in their plastic bag lunchbox.
I'm drowning in the dirty water in the viaduct.
City of sales and misconceptions.
Realizing the Sky Tower,
great symbol of Auckland,
is owned by a gambling corporation.
But One Tree Hill is a monument to protest.
I can't leave the city. I can't leave the city. I can't leave the city. I can't leave the city.